I'll give the award then to Michelle. Just about 2 months ago, we sort of got together, the PACE group, and we were going to decide how we were going to then honor the best of the best of the PACE group, our best of the PACE students then for this year. And our aim then for this was to not only honor you for your academic excellence, but then also to honor you for your work then with your family duties, community duties, and lots of other things then that keeps you very busy. So we got together just early April, I think it was, and we decided then sort of what was sort of the criteria then for coming up with the Outstanding Student Award. And we said, well, we'll sort of come up with the eligibility for the award as to must be a member of or the invited member then of the Alpha Sigma Nu and especially the Nu Kappa Pi chapter, where you would have to have then a GPA in the top 10% of the PACE students, that is nothing below 3.2, a minimum then of 24 earned hours at NKU, and a minimum of 12 hours in liberal arts and sciences. Then secondly, the student then must have earned a minimum of 60 credit hours, junior or senior status, and by the end of the preceding fall semester. And third, may not be a previous outstanding PACE honor degree. And the selection process that we also came up with then was to have all the PACE faculty then to nominate one of their students for the list here, and to include then a short statement of about just 25 words to describe then the student's leadership and or their scholarship. And secondly, this nominated student then would be advised to submit then 2 other letters of recommendation, with at least one being written by one of the faculty members. And then our selection committee got together just about a month ago, and we then selected this group. The eligible candidates then for the Outstanding PACE Student Award for 2008 is Michael Alexander, not here, okay, Eileen Baker, Vern Lee Dumont, Jr., Melinda Renee Ford, Jeff Gaskins, and Michelle Gunkel, Nancy Howell, Ann McClure, Jennifer McCormick, Kelly Holigas, Robert Broughton, Phyllis Stevens, Carol Stone, and Natalie Wicke. And this was a great honor to go through all the different letters and that people had written for these students. I'll just read a couple of sentences here then for the letters that were for Michelle. I found Michelle then to be a mature, well-focused student. She demonstrated an excellent ability for creative and analytical thinking in her class. She also is a highly motivated student who works well with others. And she has a great attitude toward hard work. Another member said, Michelle has the perseverance and drive necessary to juggle the demands of her family, her workplace, and her studies, and still manages to maintain a high academic average. Another one, outstanding student, always is prepared for her classes and always asks pertinent questions. And also then from your work, your manager then says, as a general observation, any given task given to Michelle, whether large or small, is accepted gracefully and is executed cheerfully and completed on time and with a high level of quality. Michelle is a genuine pleasure to work with and to be around with. I am certain that she has earned this nomination by exhibiting the same poise and determination in the classroom that her co-workers and I see every day. And so with that, Michelle, we greatly appreciate your here, and we'd like to give you then this little momentum. For the rest of the PACE students for the future, there is going to be this plaque then outside somewhere in the building with your name on it to represent the effort that you've accomplished then. Thank you very much. All right. And we turn it over to you. Hold on, yours.
first of all, I have to say what an honor and privilege it is to receive this award. The only other event in my life compared to this is the day I married my husband. But when Barbara had just called to tell me I had been selected, I was very surprised and excited. My husband just kept saying over and over again, "You did it, you did it." He was even more excited than me. But as he was saying that, I realized I didn't do it, not by myself anyway. Many of the people in this room have helped me to achieve this accomplishment. The educational outreach staff, the PACE faculty, my fellow classmates, and my family. Obviously, this PACE program was created with a lot of care. It is evident the educational outreach staff has put a lot of thought and hard work into establishing this PACE program so that we students can succeed and even excel. Excel to the point of being inducted into the new Kappa Pi chapter of the Alpha Sigma Lambda Honor Society. Not only has the educational outreach staff done a great job establishing this program, they constantly look for ways to make it even a smoother process for us and future PACE students. They continually go out of their way to make sure that each and every one of us have the tools we need to accomplish our goals. One of the most important undertakings is to make sure that each and every one of us students are on schedule for graduation and happy with our schedules, which I know is no easy task. Another important function that the educational outreach staff performs for us is to select the faculty that will teach us. In fact, the PACE faculty is just as supportive as the educational outreach staff. They willingly share with us their knowledge and continually provide us with the critical feedback we need in order to improve ourselves. They go out of their way to make the extended class time realistic and interesting by bringing telescopes and archaeological artifacts to the Covington campus. They meet with us outside of class on their own time to help us with statistics or writing a speech. They've even been known to give us their home phone numbers in case we have problems and need to call them. These are just a few of the ways that this faculty has helped me to obtain new Kappa Pi status and the title of Outstanding PACE Student for 2008. I'm sure all of my fellow classmates would agree that the education outreach staff has done an outstanding job selecting such wonderful faculty for us PACE students. Speaking of my fellow classmates, it is so nice to go to class with friends. I have previously taken some traditional classes on campus, and it's just not the same. I think this environment where we go to class with other adult students and are able to create friendships because we're all taking the same classes together is outstanding, and it has undoubtedly contributed to my receiving this award. As a matter of fact, one of my classmates in particularly has helped me out tremendously. She's not only my study partner and my best friend, she is also my sister. Laura and I have spent countless hours doing homework together, and she is always there when I need a little extra encouragement. Although all of my sisters my brothers and even my mother are very supportive. There is one person, however, who has not only been most supportive and understanding over the years, he is the person who encouraged me to go to college in the first place. It's my husband, Keith. He continually supports me or cheers me on, tells me how proud he is of me. On the whole, with this continual support and friendship of everyone, including the educational outreach staff, the PACE faculty, my fellow classmates, and my friends who have made all this possible for me. If it were not for your support and friendship, I would not be able to challenge myself to do my best and actually have fun and enjoy doing it. My hope is to be an operations manager for my current employer, Applied Industrial Technologies, and I know that this outstanding PACE student award, in conjunction with my degree, will make the difference for my future aspirations. Which is why I want to thank you all. This truly is an honor and a privilege. Thank you.